The new moon in Sagittarius on December 1st marks the start of a fresh financial cycle, driving interest in high-risk assets and supporting the global adoption of cryptocurrencies. However, with Mercury retrograde continuing until December 15th, the potential for unpredictable price swings and miscommunication remains high. Mars turning retrograde in Leo on December 6th introduces a cautious tone, possibly leading to liquidity challenges and market corrections. On December 7th, Venus enters Aquarius, shifting the focus toward innovation, decentralized finance, and AI technologies, which could boost sentiment for altcoins. At the same time, Neptune turning direct in Pisces offers clarity regarding macroeconomic trends, but also warns of over-idealized expectations and the risk of bursting overinflated bubbles. Welcome to this video, where we'll uncover the key astrological events shaping the crypto and financial markets, with a special focus on Bitcoin. First, we'll analyze specific transits and their anticipated impacts on market sentiment and trading patterns during the upcoming 2-week lunar cycle. Next, we'll provide a detailed trading calendar for Bitcoin, highlighting significant transits, aspects, and their likely bullish or bearish implications. Use the timestamps to navigate chapters, and check the description for links to previous forecasts. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only. Always conduct your own research before investing. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of crypto market astrology. New moon in Sagittarius, December 1st, 6:21 Universal Time Coordinated, moon conjunct sun at 9 degrees 32 minutes Sagittarius. The new moon in Sagittarius marks a fresh cycle, bringing optimism and expansion to the financial markets. Sagittarius' adventurous and risk-taking energy may lead to increased speculative activity, which is bullish for Bitcoin, XRP, and altcoins, especially those tied to decentralized finance and innovation. Sagittarius energy also supports interest in emerging technologies and global markets, favoring crypto adoption. Traders may interpret this lunation as an opportunity to explore higher risk for greater potential rewards. The moon's square to Saturn and opposition to Jupiter, however, could temper initial enthusiasm. Precious metals like gold could see slight bullish action due to sentiment-driven hedging, while the dollar index may experience short-term weakness as speculative assets gain favor. The new moon in Sagittarius lighting up Bitcoin's 5th house enhances speculative trading activity and creative market narratives, which often result in bullish price action. The 5th house signifies risk-taking and innovation, aligning with increased trader confidence and enthusiasm. This moon cycle could spark retail interest and media coverage, supporting upward momentum for BTC. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius continues until December 15th. Mercury in Sagittarius amplifies speculative interest, fueling high-energy trading and discussions around crypto market movements. While this energy may inspire optimism and risk-taking, it historically correlates with sharp price swings in Bitcoin, as heightened enthusiasm often leads to overbought conditions. During retrogrades, Mercury in Sagittarius can cause delays, misunderstandings, and reevaluations in financial markets. Investors may approach volatile assets like cryptocurrencies and tech stocks more cautiously, reconsidering positions. This period typically brings mixed sentiment, with safe haven assets like precious metals and the dollar index often attracting increased demand. Mercury in Bitcoin's 5th house emphasizes speculative trading and communication. As the ruler of Bitcoin's 3rd house of information and discourse, it fosters a cautiously optimistic outlook, sparking discussions about regulatory developments and Bitcoin's long-term stability. With both Mercury and the Sun in the 5th house, this transit heightens speculative sentiment and volatility. Historically, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius aligns with periods of rapid sentiment shifts and unpredictable price movements. While retrogrades often introduce short-term bearish trends due to miscommunication, delays, or tech-related disruptions, Sagittarius optimistic energy can facilitate quick recoveries or buying opportunities. During this dynamic 2-week lunar cycle, December 1st, 14, Bitcoin's price is expected to oscillate as traders reassess narratives. The retrograde may uncover hidden market vulnerabilities or opportunities. This balance between caution and optimism could create a volatile but potentially profitable trading environment. Venus enters Aquarius, December 7th, 2024, 6:14 Universal Time. Coordinated Venus remains in Capricorn until December 6th, emphasizing a practical approach to value and long-term stability. For Bitcoin and the broader crypto market, this transit encourages cautious investment strategies, favoring projects with strong fundamentals and clear use cases. This energy is neutral to slightly bullish for cryptocurrencies, as it prioritizes sustained growth over speculative spikes. Precious metals may benefit from Capricorn's conservative influence, while the dollar index could remain steady or see a slight uptick. When Venus transitions into Aquarius on December 7th, the focus shifts to innovation and unconventional investments, creating a bullish environment for altcoins, particularly those associated with decentralized finance, AI, and Web3 technologies. Bitcoin may experience moderate gains as the broader market's attention turns to technology. XRP could also see an increase in interest, particularly in areas tied to innovative payment solutions. Meanwhile, speculative assets gain favor, potentially reducing demand for precious metals and applying slight bearish pressure on the dollar index. Transit Venus in Bitcoin's 6th house, ruler of the 4th and 11th houses, while in Capricorn and positioned in Bitcoin's 6th house until December 6th, Venus emphasizes practicality and the importance of fundamental value, possibly attracting institutional interest. This placement supports steady, long-term bullish sentiment while reducing speculative fervor. As Venus enters Aquarius on December 7th, the focus shifts to innovation and technology within Bitcoin's operational framework, 6th house. This transition is bullish for Bitcoin as it highlights its role in the broader decentralized finance ecosystem. Venus in Aquarius also fosters collaboration and unconventional partnerships, which could further boost sentiment. The innovative energy of Venus in Aquarius is especially favorable for altcoins tied to blockchain and Web3 technologies. Bitcoin benefits from the technological focus, supporting a risk-on environment. This transit may reduce interest in traditional safe haven assets like precious metals, as liquidity flows towards speculative and innovative markets. The dollar index may experience mild bearishness as investment preferences pivot to high-growth opportunities. Mars turns retrograde in Leo and non-farm payroll, NFP, Friday, December 6, 2024. Mars in Leo highlights bold decision-making and speculative energy, initially boosting Bitcoin and altcoin markets. However, as Mars turns retrograde, this energy shifts, introducing reevaluations, indecision, and potential corrections. Bitcoin and altcoins may face bearish trends, especially for speculative assets, as traders reassess strategies. XRP could experience slower progress in adoption, while high-profile altcoins tied to hype may also falter. Precious metals like gold might benefit from defensive sentiment, while the dollar index remains stable or slightly bullish as risk appetite wanes. Transit Mars in Bitcoin's 12th house, ruler of the 5th and 10th houses. Mars in the 12th house often points to hidden market forces or behind-the-scenes activities, such as institutional moves or stealthy positioning by key players. With Mars ruling Bitcoin's speculative 5th house and public 10th house, secretive actions could influence market volatility. During the retrograde, this placement leans bearish for Bitcoin as hesitation and retracements dominate. Impact of the NFP release. The NFP data release coinciding with Mars retrograde could amplify volatility. Bitcoin might experience rapid price reversals, driven by mixed economic signals and speculative fears. Altcoins could diverge, with innovative or utility-driven projects faring better than speculative ones. XRP might react to regulatory developments, while precious metals and the dollar index are likely to reflect a more defensive tone as markets assess broader economic conditions. December 12th presents a challenging trading day marked by volatile and potentially bearish conditions. The early Mars-Moon square, Leo-Taurus, at 1:49 Universal Time Coordinated highlights impulsive emotional reactions, likely driving selling pressure in Bitcoin and XRP, with altcoins especially vulnerable to sharper declines. As the day progresses, the Mars-Venus opposition at 10:45 Universal Time Coordinated creates tension between assertiveness and harmony, leading traders to reassess risk exposure. This aspect could deepen bearish sentiment for cryptos while offering mild support for precious metals as safe haven assets. The Mars-Sun sesquisquare at 12:10 Universal Time Coordinated intensifies frustration and impatience in the markets, potentially exacerbating declines in speculative altcoins and adding pressure to Bitcoin's price action. The dollar index may see minor gains amid cautious sentiment, while investors are likely to shift focus toward assets with stability and intrinsic value. This combination of aspects warns of heightened volatility, suggesting defensive trading strategies and careful risk management throughout the day. Neptune turns direct at Pisces 27 degrees on December 7, 2024. Neptune's direct station in Pisces offers a shift from confusion toward clarity, particularly in markets driven by sentiment and vision, such as cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and altcoins may experience speculative surges fueled by renewed optimism, though there remains a risk of disillusionment if market expectations are unmet. XRP could benefit as investors refocus on its long-term potential and broader regulatory progress. Precious metals are likely to remain steady, reflecting caution among risk-averse investors, while the dollar index may weaken slightly amid a rise in speculative enthusiasm. In Bitcoin's ninth house, Neptune's direct motion emphasizes philosophical narratives surrounding its global adoption and technological promise. As Neptune rules this house, its influence encourages visionary thinking and idealism, which can heighten interest in decentralized assets. However, it also warns of over-idealization, where inflated expectations could lead to setbacks if the market doesn't deliver on its perceived potential. This transit is mildly bullish, supporting speculative growth but requiring careful navigation of sentiment-driven risks. Other planetary transits, Jupiter retrograde in Gemini emphasizes revisiting past ideas and strategies, potentially slowing progress in the crypto market. In Bitcoin's 11th house, this transit suggests reevaluation of collective goals and partnerships, reducing institutional activity but maintaining long-term bullish potential. Saturn in Pisces continues to highlight discipline and regulation and a balance between innovation and structure. For Bitcoin, Saturn's position in the 8th house underscores themes of financial restructuring, indicating short-term challenges but supporting long-term stability. Uranus retrograde in Taurus often brings sudden market shifts, especially in commodities and cryptocurrencies. Uranus in Bitcoin's 10th house emphasizes unpredictable changes to its reputation and institutional standing due to uncertainty. Investors brace for market volatility influenced by regulatory announcements or institutional moves. Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto's transformative energy fosters innovation and decentralization, making this transit fundamentally bullish for crypto markets. In Bitcoin's 6th house, it supports operational shifts and its disruptive financial role. However, Pluto's intensity may also cause short-term volatility. Chiron retrograde in Aries, this transit reflects a focus on resolving past market challenges, leading to cautious risk-taking. Chiron's influence on Bitcoin's 10th house signals efforts to address criticisms and strengthen its public perception, supporting long-term growth. North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra. The North Node in Aries encourages bold initiatives and speculative investments, favoring cryptocurrencies and tech stocks during its transit. For Bitcoin, the North Node in the 9th house promotes global adoption narratives and international use cases, while the South Node in the 3rd house highlights the importance of communication and community sentiment. This dynamic fosters strategic advancements, but calls for balanced decision-making in evolving market conditions. Bitcoin trading calendar, December 1st, 2024. December 1st, 2024, 6:21 Universal Time Coordinated, New Moon in Sagittarius, Moon conjunct Sun at 9 degrees 32 minutes Sagittarius. The new moon in Sagittarius on December 1st ushers in a period of optimism and fresh beginnings, particularly in speculative markets. This phase may encourage traders to adopt higher-risk strategies with the potential for significant gains. This alignment could foster increased trading activity and a bullish outlook for Bitcoin, XRP, and altcoins tied to decentralized finance or innovation. Precious metals might see mild bearishness as risk-on sentiment prevails, while the dollar index may weaken slightly. However, the new moon square to Saturn and opposition to Jupiter introduces caution and emotional extremes, tempering the initial enthusiasm. The Sun square Saturn may limit potential gains and introduce hesitancy, while the Moon square Saturn suggests obstacles and delays, potentially leading to indecision or uncertainty. Later, the Moon's opposition to Jupiter could amplify emotional reactions, causing traders to become overconfident or overly optimistic, which might lead to erratic market movements driven by a lack of solid data. This new moon phase could spark an initial surge in market enthusiasm, but expect volatility as early optimism could give way to corrections due to psychological resistance and inflated expectations. December 2nd to 4th, Moon in Capricorn. From December 2nd, 2024, the Moon in Capricorn brings a cautious, institutional-driven mood to the markets. This configuration suggests potential bearishness, with market sentiment turning more risk-averse. Retail traders may face uncertainty, while institutional players might dominate the action. The void-of-course moon on December 2nd could result in indecisive movements and lower trading volume ahead of this shift. Mercury trine Chiron on the same day offers clarity and strategic insights, allowing traders to reassess past mistakes and improve their risk management. As the moon enters Capricorn later that evening, expect a more structured approach, though volatility may increase if regulatory or economic news triggers market reactions. On December 3rd, Mercury sextile Lilith fosters unconventional thinking and new narratives, potentially driving innovation in the market, which could be particularly favorable for emerging technologies or decentralized finance, DeFi, assets. However, by December 4th, the Sun square Saturn and Mercury opposition Jupiter suggest a reality check. Speculative expectations could clash with market resistance, leading to consolidation or pullbacks. Speculative assets like altcoins may struggle, with Bitcoin facing resistance at key levels. The Venus sextile Neptune aspect later in the day provides a brief reprieve, potentially encouraging new investments in creative or technology-driven altcoins. Overall, expect a cautious, reactive period with focus on strategic positioning and innovation, tempered by the challenges of resistance and market corrections. December 2nd is a challenging day for Bitcoin, with squares between the Moon and natal Uranus Saturn and Mercury's square to natal Uranus. These aspects suggest significant market disruptions or sudden shifts in sentiment. The square to Uranus can bring unexpected volatility, while the square to Saturn may impose restrictions or fears, potentially leading to a bearish mood. Traders may experience confusion and impulsiveness. Expect Bitcoin's price to face resistance and corrections as market forces clash with risk-averse sentiments. December 5th to 7th, Moon in Aquarius. As the moon enters Aquarius, the focus shifts toward innovation, technology, and decentralized systems. This energy highlights Bitcoin's relevance in the cryptocurrency space, as well as the broader push toward technological advancements. On December 5th, the moon's opposition to Mars creates tension and emotional volatility, which can lead to sudden price swings in the crypto markets. There is likely to be increased impulsiveness and defensiveness, potentially causing sharp reactions from traders. For Bitcoin and XRP, this could manifest as quick reversals or heightened selling pressure, tipping the market into a bearish phase. Altcoins, particularly those with low liquidity, may experience exaggerated price movements. On the other hand, precious metals may see inflows as investors seek safer assets amid the increased volatility. The dollar index might remain stable, reflecting broader caution across the financial markets. On the same day, December 5th, the conjunction of the Moon with Bitcoin's natal Jupiter and Mercury offers a temporary boost of optimism. Jupiter's influence brings a sense of abundance and growth, which could push Bitcoin prices higher. Meanwhile, Mercury's conjunction enhances communication and media attention around Bitcoin, likely increasing public interest. However, this combination could also amplify mixed messages or speculative news, leading to a temporary market rally. While the bullish energy is palpable, it may be short-lived, as there is a risk of overextending positions, leading to corrections or reversals in the following days. December 5th brings both opportunity and risk, with heightened market emotions and the potential for both sudden gains and rapid corrections. NFP and Mars turning retrograde, Friday, December 6th, 6 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated. This retrograde in fiery Leo suggests potential challenges for assets driven by speculation and hype, signaling bearish conditions for the crypto space. Mars retrograde often signals a period of reevaluation and reduced momentum. The retrograde period could slow down market activity, with more reflection and caution in traders' actions. During Mars retrograde, a focus on technical analysis, revisiting old positions, and waiting for clearer signals will dominate. This period may prompt market corrections or a slow drift lower. Bitcoin and altcoins may experience corrections as traders reassess their strategies and second-guess their decisions. XRP might face slower progress as risk appetite decreases. Investors may adopt a more defensive posture, which could boost demand for precious metals like gold and silver. The dollar index may see mixed effects depending on broader economic conditions, with no clear trend emerging during the retrograde's onset. The NFP release coincides with Mars turning retrograde in Leo, amplifying market volatility. Bitcoin could react sharply, with quick price reversals driven by mixed economic data and speculative fears. For XRP, regulatory news could heighten volatility, while altcoins might see divergence based on perceived utility. Expect a defensive tone for precious metals and the dollar index as traders assess broader economic implications. Venus entering Aquarius on December 7th supports innovation and unconventional investments, which is bullish for altcoins, especially those associated with decentralized finance, AI, or Web3 technologies. Bitcoin could see a moderate uptick as it benefits from the broader focus on technology. XRP might regain traction in areas related to innovative payment solutions. Precious metals may face reduced interest as speculative assets gain favor, while the dollar index could weaken slightly due to shifting investment preferences. On December 7th, Neptune stations direct in Pisces. After several months of retrograde motion, Neptune's direct motion could bring clarity to any foggy areas, especially in terms of long-term market vision or innovation. The shift from Neptune retrograde to direct might clarify any illusions or confusions in the market. Traders who had been uncertain or distracted might start making more confident decisions. Deceptive market trends or overinflated narratives may lose traction. This may add an element of confusion, potentially leading to misinterpretation of news. Market psychology might swing between FOMO and panic selling. Bitcoin and altcoins could see speculative surges, but the potential for disillusionment remains if market conditions don't align with expectations. XRP may benefit from renewed interest in its long-term vision. Precious metals could remain stable, while the dollar index might see minor weakening as speculative enthusiasm rises. December 8th to 9th, Moon in Pisces, first quarter moon, December 8th, 15:26 Universal Time Coordinated. From December 8, 9, 2024, the Moon in Pisces brings emotional sensitivity and a sense of uncertainty to the crypto markets. The first quarter Moon triggers tension and potential decision points for traders. This aspect often signals a challenge between emotional impulses and rational decision-making, which may lead to short-term bearishness or volatility in Bitcoin and XRP. The Moon's conjunction with Saturn amplifies cautiousness and could spark fear of overvaluation or external pressures, pushing prices down. This influence may lead to price dips in Bitcoin, while XRP could experience sell-offs due to speculative concerns. The Moon square Jupiter brings heightened risk aversion, especially as traders question market overextensions, leading to more profit-taking. In this atmosphere, altcoins could struggle, especially those with weaker fundamentals. Precious metals may see modest gains, as investors seek safer assets. The Moon's conjunction with Bitcoin's natal Uranus and opposition to Saturn on December 8 signals a period of sudden volatility and unpredictability. These aspects often coincide with price corrections or market shocks, so Bitcoin may experience sharp fluctuations. The clash between Uranus, unexpected shifts, and Saturn, restriction, suggests heightened tension, potentially creating a bearish environment as market participants adjust to the evolving sentiment. This could be a time for caution, as Bitcoin might face steep reversals or sharp price drops. Venus sextile the North Node on December 9 suggests a more stable outlook, possibly providing relief for select coins. The Moon's entry into Aries later in the day signals a shift, potentially bringing a more action-oriented mindset but still under the cloud of Mercury Retrograde and Mars Retrograde. Overall, this period is characterized by uncertainty, with traders needing to navigate through both emotional reactions and technical obstacles. December 9 to 11, Moon in Aries. From December 9 to 11, 2024, the Moon in Aries triggers impulsive market movements, particularly favorable for Bitcoin and leading altcoins. The Moon's trine to Mars, December 9, and Moon's trine to Mercury, December 10, generate an environment of high energy and fast decision-making, where traders may react quickly to minor news or market fluctuations. This can drive prices higher, especially for speculative assets like XRP, which could see price spikes fueled by retail traders' FOMO. However, Venus sextile the North Node and Sun sextile Lilith, December 9, further enhance this period of alignment and harmonious progress, favoring upward momentum in the markets and pushing speculative interests in digital assets. The Sun trine Chiron, December 10, offers opportunities for healing past losses, particularly in the crypto space where traders may find renewed hope or optimism. However, the Moon's shift into Taurus, December 11, ends the period of impulsive reactions, signaling a potential cooling-off phase as the market stabilizes and shifts towards more methodical, cautious strategies. Speculative assets like XRP may face pressure as attention shifts to risk-off sentiment, with precious metals potentially recovering from initial pressure during the earlier phase of the Moon's time in Aries. December 12 to 13, Moon in Taurus. From December 11 to 13, 2024, the Moon in Taurus creates a cautious atmosphere in the crypto markets. There are a series of challenging Mars transits on December 12, highly volatile day, with potential for large price swings. The bullish market sentiment may clash with corrective forces, leading to sharp movements or market corrections. Risk management will be essential. The Moon square Mars, December 12, 01:49 UTC, aspect often stirs conflict and impulsive actions, leading to possible selling pressure on Bitcoin and XRP, especially as traders take profits and reevaluate risk. Frustration and impulsiveness will dominate. Traders might act without proper strategy or market research, leading to erratic moves. Mars opposite Venus intensifies this tension, with conflicting energies pushing Bitcoin and altcoins into a bearish phase. This aspect signals tension between action and values. Market volatility could increase, as traders are forced to balance aggressive positioning with a need for long-term stability. The Mars sesquisquare Sun heightens frustration and impatience, further fueling the bearish outlook as traders react to perceived obstacles or delays in the market, particularly affecting altcoins with weaker fundamentals. Aggressive actions may lead to self-defeating outcomes, with emotional reactions driving the market rather than logical analysis. However, the Moon sextile Saturn may offer some relief by suggesting that institutional players could step in, providing a stabilizing influence, particularly for more established assets. Precious metals may see mild gains as investors seek defensive assets amid a backdrop of market uncertainty, while the dollar index holds steady, benefiting from cautious sentiment. December 13th to 14th, Moon in Gemini. From December 13th, 2024, the Moon in Gemini brings a mix of emotional volatility and optimism to the crypto markets. As the Moon sextiles Mars, December 14th, 2:58 Universal Time Coordinated, we see a surge of energy, which may lead to aggressive market moves, especially in Bitcoin and altcoins. However, this bullish momentum will be tempered by the Moon opposite Mercury, which could introduce confusion, miscommunications, or conflicting news, potentially leading to indecision or a slowdown in price action. The Moon trine Venus softens the atmosphere, fostering smoother negotiations and partnerships, which could bring positive sentiment and temporary price gains. But with the Moon square Saturn, traders may face emotional frustrations or setbacks, particularly in the context of long-term goals, as market players become more cautious or pessimistic. The day culminates with the Moon conjunct Jupiter, which could inject a dose of optimism, potentially pushing prices higher and sparking renewed bullishness. However, with Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde, there is an undercurrent of re-evaluation, urging traders to avoid impulsive decisions and focus on longer-term strategies. XRP could be influenced positively by legal or regulatory news during this period. This concludes our Bitcoin market forecast. Thank you for watching. See you next time.